Do you think to yourself, I want to be around more esoteric spiritual people? Well, my name is Jacqueline Rose, and I do not think it's a coincidence that you're here. I think you're meant to be here. So if this message resonates with you, click like and subscribe to my channel. This channel is about the spiritual awakening process, the ascension process, self-help, self-love, and self-awareness. My intentions here are always pure. I am just trying to help anybody I can along on their journey. So I wanted to talk about today, because I've had over the last 8 months, people reach out to me, and at the beginning of my spiritual awakening process, I felt very alone. And when you're beginning in this, and if you don't have a tribe that thinks the same way, you'll be like, I'm fucking crazy and I have nobody to talk to about this. What do I do? And so I wanted to give you 3 tips that helped me. First tip was I became more present on social media, and because I just had a feeling that I needed to be more present, but I started to really start posting. I just started becoming me. I was just kind of fuck it, I'm gonna post things that I believe in, because I'm posting things and people are coming to me and saying how much that I'm helping them, so I'm just gonna keep doing what is good for everybody. But as you post things that are authentic to you, or you share things, or you connect with people on social media, when you do that, then you're going to pull more of those type of people in. Let's say I followed Kim Kardashian, everything that Kim Kardashian did, and I would get on YouTube and I'd comment on that. You're going to attract what you are. So you'll start connecting with people online that love Kim Kardashian or that follow Kim Kardashian. And you just naturally, the law of attraction, you attract those people. So I just put myself out there, and I was like, I don't care if people think I'm weird. It is what it is. And so that was one way. You kind of have to just say, fuck it. Or you would follow pages. Let's say you're not at that point. You would follow pages that would be more positive, uplifting, esoteric, spiritual, starseed, quantum physics based. Okay. And so that you start to kind of get a community, which is good even if it's online, because you still feel like, okay, I'm not the only one out there that feels, like they see reality differently than others, because you're around a bunch of people and you're talking about the stuff, and some think it's really cool. And I feel like some of my friends kind of would back off and be like, yeah, that sounds cool, but you sound fucking nuts. So you kind of need a tribe. Second thing is, to go to spiritual places. And I saw this on one page, or I don't know where I came up with this, but it was go seek out more spiritual places. And I was like, okay, where would I go? Because then you'll find like-minded people, and there's a vibe to the place. There's an energy to certain places that are high vibe places. I go here in Austin, there's a place called Natural Treasures. It's a well-known crystal place. And it has, there's psychics there on the weekends. They do aura scans. They have crystals. They have tarot cards. They have, everything you can imagine there. Sage, all kinds of stuff. So you're going to be around people that are like-minded and the people that work there. And you could happen to make a connection, especially if you're going there a lot, I had a friend, a very good friend of mine, that is a very successful makeup artist, and the way she began her whole makeup journey is that she would go to MAC Makeup all the time, and she would get to know everybody at MAC Makeup, right, and all the counter, and was very interested in, would ask questions. And so when a job came up, she ended up working there because of that. So it's just you start getting around those type of people, and those type of people will be, you're interested in it. So they're interested in you, because that's why she got a job. And now she's fucking very successful. So you never know, one thing may lead to the next, to the next, to the next. So you may meet somebody at Juice Land. I swear, every time I go to Juice Land, I'm always wearing crystals, and every single time people at Juice Land are like, oh, I love your necklace. I love it. And then I start going, oh yeah, I got it at Natural Treasures. Oh, I love that place. So you just start getting this oh, there's this vibe of people. People know what I'm talking about. You go to Natural Treasure too? So that is also another way of really connecting with people. But you kind of have to step out of your box too. Because I don't know about y'all, but for a long time, just because of the self-worth I had for so long, I would really keep to myself. I was in my own head and I was in my own world, and I didn't really pay attention to people that were around me that much. Like, let's say I went to the grocery store, like my husband will tell me who the manager is at the grocery store, which checkers work there. And I was like, I don't notice that. I'm literally in my own world. And now I notice things like that. I'm like, get here. My eyes are broadened. What's around me? What's going on? Who am I running to? Who am I talking to? Because you start to like, you vibrate on this level. And so you start, you know, vibing with other people around you. I mean, I talk to people at the grocery store all the time now, and you know, good morning, and helping them get stuff down, and you just like start these conversations with random people. I mean, you just attract your tribe. And that's really the third thing is, no matter what, you're going to start attracting people. Like, you have to believe it. And, you know, 8 months ago in January, I say it over and over again, I would have never in a million years thought I'd be talking about any of this crap. Like, in a million years, I was always into psychics and stuff like that, but I never would have thought this thing would have happened to me, and this whole other life would have opened up for me. Like, so once I started opening up about it and kind of posting about it and talking to people about it, and, you know, at first I wanted to tell everybody, like, oh my God, I realized reality is different and you can see things differently, and I feel and see things, and I wanted to tell everybody, and I did. And I think, you know, some people feel you and some people just don't even understand what the hell's going on with you. And I kind of just let things happen. Like I say, I kind of see where life takes me. So let's say, for instance, what's a good example? You know, I'm going to meet up with a friend somewhere, right? And something happens and they can't make it. Okay, you know, before it would get to me and I'd be like, oh, what the fuck, you know, blah, blah, blah. Now I just see, okay, that's somewhere that I didn't need to be. And so if you think about that, when it comes to attracting your tribe, you'll see how, like, how people step into your life and step out. They'll be somewhere that they say they're going to be, or they're not going to be. Like, you attract your tribe, you attract your vibe. Really. So, like, you have to change your vibe, or you have to, I don't want to say change your vibe. You're going to be in a high vibe state. You're going to work on always being in a high vibe state, and you attract more of those people. So that makes sense, right? So you attract your tribe, and you resonate with some people sometimes, and you don't with others, and at other times, and that's okay, because you only want to attract people. Because sometimes when I get in arguments with people, I have to think to myself, or not arguments, disagreements or whatever, because I don't really try to argue with people. You know, everybody has their own point of view. But, like, I try to understand, is that showing me something about myself? I'm arguing or I'm having a disagreement. Is it showing me about something about myself? Did I need to have this discussion with this person? Like, it's always, everything when you look at life is happening everything happens for me, not to me. Like, oh my God, my car broke down, right? Let's say, oh my God, my car broke down, right? So that didn't happen to me. It happened for me. It seems like a pain in the ass, but okay, when it did break down, like, I needed to know that part was going bad, and I needed to get it fixed. So that happened for me, not to me. And like, oh my God, now I have to deal with it. It took a little while. You know, it still takes a little while to kind of come to grips with that. But every time I look at everything happening for me, life happens for me to show me things. And everybody that comes in my life is for me to show me something or to be a part of my tribe. So you don't have to really try that hard. You can just see what happens, but you want to stay in a high vibe, because I observe a lot of things, and I can see how, and this is not with judgment, but I can see how certain people attract certain people, and certain people don't come around other people because of vibration. They may think it's something different. I see vibration. I see vibrational links. So I hope this helps you. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and holla for a motherfucking dollar. Peace.